Hello, welcome to mathematics session. In this session, we are going to look at the past paper question that came in 2019, and make sure that you join my WhatsApp group by sending me a message on 0977 92 79 26 for mathematics and sciences lessons. Before we proceed, as usual, we need to look at straightforward tips that are there to help you find answers to problems in mathematics. Each topic has its specific, simple, straightforward tips that should help you in understanding. Number one, first find the value of k using given values or complete set of numbers in a table. The numbers in a question, two of them, the first two, they are given so that you use the formula to find the constant. Or they can bring a table, and this table will have numbers, certain numbers are missing, then other sections have complete set of numbers. So you use those complete set numbers, okay, to substitute in an equation that you're supposed to formulate, and then find the constant before you start finding answers to various questions. Minus finding the constant, it will be difficult for you to find values. Or you find the wrong constant, everything will be wrong. That's why variation is tricky. Immediately you find the value of k which is very wrong, everything, you won't get any mark, you get 0. So it's important that you know first how to formulate the equation from a statement, and also how to find the value of k, which is constant. After doing that, the next thing, you have written your equation, you have identified the numbers to use if it's in the table, or if it's in a statement, the first two numbers, you substitute in that equation and solve. So the other tip that I need to make mention of is inverse and square of. So when we talk about inverse, the inverse of a is equal to 1 over a. The inverse of 2 is equal to 1 over 2. The inverse of 4 over 3 is equal to 3 over 4. So that is another tip. Then square of means square of x. So if they say square of x, it means it's x to the power 2. If they say cube of x, it means it's x to the power 3. So take note of these terms. Square root of, if they say square root of, it means you are supposed to put a square like that. Square root of x, it means you have to put this x or y or whichever letter inside the square root symbol like this. So I will talk about this more in the full lesson. So for those interested, join the WhatsApp group so that we start from the beginning up to the end. Here we are just revising questions from past question papers. So let us look at this example. It is given that y varies. So y varies. So you say y, you underline varies. Then the other thing, inversely. Varies inversely. So keyword inversely there. Then as a square. So also as a square of is also another keyword that will help you generate an equation. So the table below shows some values of x and corresponding values of y. So here we have a table. This table we have x and y. We have 2 and 9 here. Then we have b and 4. We have 6 and a. So in this case, what we are going to do is we are going to write first the the equation from this statement. So y varies. The symbol for variation is this one. So we say, I'll write from here, y varies inversely, meaning the inverse of square of x. The square of x in this case is x to the power 2. Now its inverse will be 1 x to the power 2. So y varies inversely as this. So meaning here is 1 over x squared. So in this case, the next thing to do is to write this as an equation. You introduce the equal sign, you remove this. So y is equal to 1 over x to the power 2. So this is the equation or the formula we are going to use to find first the constant. Okay, so here they're saying value of k, the constant of variation. You find a value of k, the constant of variation as the first thing. So we are going to use this equation to solve. So here what we are going to do is you can write this is k, this is a. So value of k, that is y, okay, is equal to y is equal to 1 over x squared. I will rewrite this. Okay, so now we go to our table, we look for a set of numbers which is complete, which is 2 and 9. So where there is y, you put 9. So here I'll put 9 there, equals, then where there is 1 there, you put the constant k, over, then where there is x squared, where there is x, you put 2, so it will be 2 to the power 2. So in this case we have 9 is equal to k. Then this means that 2 times 2, 2 times 2, that is 4. Okay, 2 times 2, that is 4. So here there is 1, you cross multiply. So we are finding k, you start with a subject, k times 1, that is k is equal to 9 times 4, which is k is equal to 36. So we have found the constant, value. So this is 9 times 4, that is 36. So to just go through again, first come up with the equation. This is the equation. So when there is inverse, where there is 1, you put, that's why you put k. So here put k where 1 is. So k, because it's varying inversely, so k over x squared. So this is the value, and then we have 36. Then we look at b. Our b now, since we have already found the equation, it's simple for us. So our b, we have to write, that is y is equal to, so 1 over x squared. So this is k over x squared. So this is our equation. So what are we going to do? We are finding the value of b, find the value of a. So in this case our a is here, so it has its corresponding number. It's there for a purpose, we have to use it. So in this case we have our a is the same as y, because it's under y, so that is our a. So we can say a is equal to k over x squared. So a is equal to constant value, we have found 36, so we say 36 over, then we have what, our x under a is x value is 6. Okay, so we have 6 to the power 2, so a is equal to 36. Then this is the same as 6 times 6, which is 36. Okay, so here we have 36. So here this is what, 36 into 36, that is 1. This is 1. So we have found the value of a is equal to 1. So when x is equal to 6, y is equal to 1, which is a. Then we look at the last one. So I'll write from here number c. Number c, here we are saying find the value of b. So where is b? B is here, y is equal to 4. So where there is y, we are going to put 4. So in this case, our formula, y is equal to k over x to the power 2. So where there is y, we are going to put what? we are going to put 4 because we are looking for b. So in this case, this is y is equal to 4 is equal to, then our constant is 36, then our x is what? B. So we put b squared. So this is 4, okay, is equal to 36 over, this is b squared. So here over 1, you cross multiply to make b squared the subject. So this times this, it will be 4b squared is equal to 4b squared 4b squared is equal to what? 1 times 36 is 36. So here we have to ensure that this remains alone. So over 4 over 4. So in this case we have b squared is equal to 36 over 4. So b squared is equal to 4 into 36, that is 9. So there is no subject which is raised to a power. So I have to remove these 2. So to remove these 2, we introduce the square root on both sides. So this one and this one. So b is equal to square root of 9. B is equal to 3. The number that you can use to multiply 3 times to give you 9. That is what? 3. Okay, thank you so much for your attention. So we have found K 36, we have found A, that is 1, and we have found B, that is 3. Thank you so much for your attention.